Welcome to a new video on Java. In this video, I'll show you how a basic recursive function works. So first, I will write code to get factorial of a number using recursion, and then I'll do the same thing using a iterative method, but I'll use a stack and show you how actually recursion happens using the default system stack. So let's start. Here I have a class. Let's write our main method and have a simple number 5, which is an integer. Next, let's store the result of the recursive function which we are going to write in a long. Let's call it result, and let's call our function as factorial by recursion, and we'll pass our number to it. Next, let's create our method here or a function. So if you remember or know, factorial of 0 and factorial of 1 is 1, and that becomes our base case. So if n equal to 0 or n equal to 1, we are going to return 1. Next, here is our recursive call. We return n into factorial by recursion n minus 1. So eventually it will be 5. Then we do 5 into 4, 4 into 3, 3 into 2, and 2 into 1, and our base case is hit and we return. So let's have our result printed out. And you see, we get 120. Initially, a lot of guys actually find it difficult to understand how this works. So internally, a system stack is used. Now we are going to write our function using a stack. So let's have a long, and let's name it as result, and then we'll say factorial by using a stack. Let's give our number to it, and whatever comes out, we do a sysout on rest1. Now we are going to create a method. So here we have our method. Here we are going to use a stack. So let's use a stack. It is a generic class, so, and let's call it as stack and a new stack. So this will be our stack, and the first number which comes in, we do a push. So we are going to push 5 on the stack. So we have to keep on going through the stack till the stack is empty. So let's have a while loop here, and we'll call stack dot is empty. So this will become our loop. Now let's also just print out the content of the stack. This will give you a better way to understand what's actually happening even when you are doing recursion. So here we are going to print the stack content. So we'll use the repeat method of stack just to have a look what's the content of the stack. Next, let's have the first number popped out. So we'll say maybe current number, that is stack dot pop. So this will be our first number, which will be 5. Now we have to write a base case similar to this one. So let's maybe simply copy the same thing just to show that actually this is what is happening here. So we take our current number and forming a base case. So if the current number is equal to 0 or the current number is equal to 1, we simply have our result. Okay, we need to define a result here. Let's have it as a long, and we are going to make it as 1. So we have our result, and we will be doing a result into 1. Else we have a number and we take our result and simply multiply it by the current number. And the important thing for the stack to keep having values, we do a stack dot push the number below 5 by doing a 5 minus 1. So we do a current number minus 1. So we have to return our result. So now it should be done, and let's print our value. So if you see, the same thing which happens in recursion is happening here. So we are giving 5, then 4, then 3, then 2, then 1, and at 1 our base case is hit, and we basically come out and return the result. So that's how recursion actually works. Thanks for watching.